Tonight, from Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys else. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Carlos Basham.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Here's Smith to return it.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy
had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Tua. Open man is Samuel, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in...
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Here's a give to Etienne.
And some strong running. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
They'll run with Etienne.
come into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 22 carries, 82 yards.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started. And they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
A handoff for Etienne.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive. To have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To the air, Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion.
And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the 2.
To throw, it's Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Tua.
He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On first down, they go with Mostert again.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Tua going to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. Got his target, Samuel. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there for the Dolphins. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Mostert. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
Liam Eichenberg, 2nd-round pick in 2021 from Notre Dame, the guilty party.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. And Diggs has it.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
Well, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now Allen.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the.
I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the 1st half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
They hand it off to Mostert.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The Dolphins on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Miami. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. He finds his target, Beckham. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa completes it to Samuel.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on second down. Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on out and try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's Smith to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Bills to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Allen. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 39. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Allen. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. On first down, Allen.
Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the gun, it's Tua.
That swung out to Mostert.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
He'll drop this one off with Etienne.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A little juke. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now Tua. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
A give, it's ETN off the option. He gets away from 1, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 98 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Open man is Howard, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From midfield, here's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. To the air, Allen. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. ETN with it. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Allen. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Tua going to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
From the 29, Tua. Looking sideline, incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Tua to throw again. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Mostert. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. This an easy one, 23-yarder. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are going to be forced to settle for 3. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, they took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen going to throw. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
And he's got this down to the 35. Allen now on 1st down. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen, he finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Allen hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Looking to throw again on second down. Tua completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's got this down to the 35. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Bills, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week.